Hi, my name is Aspen,
And my name is Emma.
and today we're going to be talking to you about our 3 global dietary patterns.
We had the vegetarian diet, vegan diet, and the whole food plant-based diets. These are the contents of our presentation.
Okay, so first off, we're going to start by explaining what each of the separate diets are. So we're going to go into what a vegan is, what a vegetarian is, and the difference between all 3 of our diets.
Then we're going to talk about the countries where you can find people that follow these 3 diets.
And then we're going to go into the cultural considerations and how one's diet affects their lifestyles and their healthcare decisions.
Then we're going to talk about the benefits of these 3 different diets and what health benefits they have.
And then we're going to go into the opposite, and we're going to go into the reasons why you should avoid this diet and how it negatively impacts your body.
Then we're going to talk about the agencies and organizations that promote this diet. The first diet we're going to discuss is the vegetarian diet. What is the vegetarian diet? A vegetarian is someone who does not eat any meat, poultry, game, fish, shellfish, or byproducts of animal slaughter. There's 3 different types of vegetarians. The first one is the lacto-ovo-vegetarians, vegetarians who avoid all animal flesh but still consume dairy and egg products. The next kind of vegetarian is the lacto-vegetarians. Those are vegetarians who avoid animal flesh and eggs but do consume dairy products. The last type of vegetarians are the ovo-vegetarians, which are vegetarians who avoid all animal products except eggs. These are the country and cultural considerations for the vegetarian diet. People are drawn to vegetarianism for a multitude of reasons, some of which include religion, ethnical motivation, health, environmental conservation, economic factors, dislike of meat, and culture. The top 3 countries with the highest rate of vegetarianism are India with 38%, Israel with 13%, and Taiwan with 12%. Vegetarianism is increasing slowly in several developed economies around the world, such as Europe and the United States, but it is declining in large emerging economies such as India due to traditional diets becoming less popular. These are the benefits of being vegetarian. Healthy vegetarian foods include vegetables and fruits, whole grains, nuts, seeds, and unsaturated fats, and low-fat dairy and eggs. Good effects on health from the vegetarian diet are healthy vegetarian diets provide a range of fibers, vitamins, minerals, sterols, and phytochemicals. It lowers cardiovascular disease, morbidity, and mortality. It also improves blood pressure, body weight, and lowers the risk of type 2 diabetes and hypertension. These are the reasons to avoid the vegetarian diet. Unhealthy vegetarian diets include refined carbs, sweets, and sugar-sweetened beverages, vegetarian ultra-processed foods, trans fat, and tropical oils. The bad effects on health that the vegetarian diet includes are restrictive vegan diets increase the risk of vitamin and mineral deficiencies. It increases a risk of insulin resistance, diabetes, inflammation, elevated blood pressure, and obesity. It leads to higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes, coronary heart disease, and cardiovascular disease, all of which cause mortality. These are the agencies and organizations that work to promote vegetarianism. Animal Outlook works to end animal abuse and cruelty to animals in agriculture. It promotes vegetarianism as a way to build a kinder world. The International Vegetarian Union, promoting vegetarianism worldwide since 1908. It covers a variety of topics and lists regional organizations worldwide. The Vegetarian Resource Group, a nonprofit organization dedicated to educating the public on vegetarianism and the interrelated issues of health, nutrition, ecology, ethics, and world hunger. The Christian Vegetarian Association, an international, non-denominational ministry of Christians who respectfully encourage healthy and God-honoring plant-based nutrition.
Okay, so we're going to talk about the vegan diet. So first off, what is the vegan diet? It's an eating pattern that is based on foods made only from plants. Vegans omit all animal byproducts and meat. And some other examples are milk and eggs and cheese and any other food source that would come from an animal. They mainly eat vegetables, grains, and nuts, and fruits as well. They actually get quite a bit of intake in fruits and vegetables. Um, Vegans actually follow one of the most restrictive diets, and they don't take many cheat days. I know, like a lot of people, when they start diets, they have some off days, but vegans do not participate in cheat days, and they also consume the least total protein compared to any other diets. Okay, so next we're going to be talking about what country most vegans are found in. And I actually read that most vegans can be found in the UK, in the United Kingdom. Actually, by the year of 2020, there were over 200,000 vegans, which is quite a bit. The United Kingdom has advertisements and a lot of famous influencers that promote and advocate for veganism. So a lot of people are inspired by the media and all these advertisements to protect the lives of animals, which is their main goal. A lot of vegan restaurants are continuing to grow in the United Kingdom and Australia, making it very accessible for vegans to go out and have broader options. I read that Israel has a high number of vegan restaurants and vegans due to their ongoing kosher dietary rules. Muslims have the strongest religious influences on their intake and consumption of foods, which is a lot of, like we learned in nutrition, a lot of religions exile meat from their diets, which is what a lot of vegans do, or what all vegans do. And I also read that vegans in Israel have easy access to vegan-friendly ingredients to prepare foods at home. Okay, next we're going to be talking about the cultural considerations for veganism. Like I said, vegans' main goal is to protect the lives of animals and also the environment. So whenever you raise animals for beef or food sources, it damages the environment because of the grazing and all the land taken up to produce and raise these animals. But vegans believe that there are more advantages from a plant-based diet than eating meat. They aim to protect their environment, of course, and the safety and well-being of all animals. Many of them take part in veganism because of their ethical choices. They avoid meat just to respect animals because they believe that they shouldn't be detained and they should be able to live spiritually and enjoy their life in the wild without being locked up and raised for meat. They also consider climate change when thinking about protecting their environment. Deforestation, water pollution are all things that raising animals for meat can impact our environment. Okay, so what are the benefits of being a vegan? Many of the benefits is that when they don't eat meat, they consume a lot of fruits, a lot of vegetables, a lot of grains, and all kinds of foods that are really healthy and have a positive impact on your body. The vegan diet can promote weight loss, reduce the risk of heart disease, lower cholesterol levels, and also the chances of getting certain types of cancer. The vegan diet is beneficial to our environment and the welfare of our animals, which is, like I said, one of their main goals. Okay, so what are the reasons to avoid veganism? Veganism can lead to many health risks from not getting enough nutrients that are found in meats and animal byproducts, such as iron, vitamins, fatty acids. Vegans actually have to make sure that they can find certain plant-based foods that contain iron and fatty acids and all these vitamins for their body to get enough nutrients. They lack B12, vitamin B12, because it is not found in plants. So they have to find cereals, fortified rice, and soy drinks that contain B12. If they don't have enough B12, vegans are not going to feel energized. They're going to feel kind of tired. So they also struggle to consume a high amount of iron because iron can be found in red meat and egg yolks. Okay, so what are the organizations and agencies that promote veganism? The Vegan Society in the United Kingdom runs campaigns to promote more vegan options in schools and hospitals and prisons. Viva is a vegan charity that promotes animal, human, and environmental health. PETA is a big one because PETA is protecting the rights and treatment of animals and avoiding abuse with animals, which is what most vegans are. That is their main goal. And Farm Animal Rights Movement is the world's longest organization that advocates for animals raised, abused, and killed for meat products. Okay, so next we're going to be talking about whole food plant-based diet. So what is it? It's a diet that consists mainly of plant-based foods and whole foods, which are natural foods that are heavily processed and they have refined ingredients. Some examples of whole foods are fruits and vegetables, whole grains, nuts, beans, and eggs. Plant-based foods come from plants and are free of any type of animal ingredients. So that's where they're sort of similar to vegans because they like to eat mainly plant-based foods. But the whole food plant-based diet, also known as WFBP, it aims to completely eliminate all processed foods. Like I said, they mainly eat fruits, vegetables, tubers, whole grains, and beans.
These are the countries where you can find people who follow the whole food plant-based diet. The top 8 countries embracing whole food plant-based diets are Germany, the United States, Canada, Denmark, Taiwan, India, the Netherlands, and Finland. These are the cultural considerations of the whole food plant-based diet. Religious beliefs and ethical considerations play significant roles in the adoption of whole food plant-based diets. The whole food plant-based diet offers numerous health benefits, including improved heart health and weight management. Many cultures emphasize the importance of compassion and nonviolence, which leads to dietary practices that avoid animal products. Many cultures adopt this diet because it is rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants.
Okay, so what are the benefits of a whole food plant-based diet? Mainly that it can improve one's overall health because of the consumption of fruits and vegetables. Eating less animal products can lower your risk of disease, just like veganism. It can help reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes, heart disease, hypertension, and other types of cancers, similar to veganism. And eating a plant-based diet can lower the risk of obesity because it actually aids in fitness time and physical activity. And it makes people feel a little bit more energized.
These are the reasons to avoid the whole food plant-based diet. This diet is similar to the vegan diet. It is difficult for an individual to consume an adequate amount of proteins, vitamins, and minerals. Individuals that partake in the whole food plant-based diet will have to find their protein in beans, nuts, seeds, and soy products. Inadequacy of calcium, vitamin D, zinc, and iron can cause illnesses. The inadequate intake of zinc can cause major problems with the immune system.
Okay, so here are some of the agencies and organizations that advocate for a whole food plant-based diet. A lot of them were the same as the organizations that promote and advocate the vegan diet because they are pretty similar. So one of them is the British Nutrition Foundation that advocates that nutrients the body needs can be found. They believe that all nutrients that the body needs can be found in plant-based foods and non-animal related foods. They also advocate that a plant-based diet helps eliminate all saturated fats and most added sugars. Another one is the American Dietetic Association. It advocates that the WFBP diet has many health benefits for the human body, like lowering certain types of diseases like type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, and high cholesterol. And then the last one is the British National Health Service. And it just basically states that if you understand what the body needs in terms of nutrients, that you'll be fine to have a plant-based diet, as long as you can find those nutrients in your plant-based foods.